Hello everybody, I'm back with another video today. Excuse me, a bit of an interesting one this time between Mark Cuban for the Democrats, who's a successful businessman, and Elon Musk, who is also billionaire Mark Cuban, and Elon Musk, the founder of SpaceX, Tesla, and Boring, another very, very successful businessman, and currently the richest person in the world. Both of these men have made a name for themselves, obviously not just through their business realm, but through their outspoken view on politics. Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, consistently said, he wasn't going to play the Star Spangled Banner before the games. Elon Musk also, making a name for himself, trolling Elizabeth Warren on Twitter, and other things that he's done. Just recently had an interview, I believe, with the Babylon Be a Conservative satire organization. Anyway, before we get into this video, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are almost at 350. We may be at 350 by the time the video comes out, but if we're not and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing because we are so close to that major milestone of 350, which then means there are 150 subscribers away from me being able to do certain things with the YouTube channel, like put out polls and different comments and suggestions that you guys would be able to see, to see your thoughts on that. Anyway, let's get right into this video. The Christmas special between Mark Cuban and Elon Musk. Let's start off with the safe Mark Cuban race. Safe Mark Cuban races will be the West Coast. He obviously very popular there, and that's where he built himself up. Actually, a little bit in New York as well. But yes, 181 safe Cuban states, which is the usual safe Democrat races. Elon Musk, I do believe he will do very, very well across the country. He will do well, in my mind, suburban areas, although Mark Cuban also will do well in suburban areas, so there could be a bit of a balancing out. He will still be at 125 electoral votes, although Elon Musk, I do think he could garner up. I don't think Mark Cuban will garner any Republican votes. I don't think that will happen. But I think Elon Musk could garner some independents and some Democrats who are really more, focused on the environmentally friendly aspect. Elon Musk, obviously, very, very big on that with the electric vehicles, modernized that and made them, made them much more affordable than where they were at, although they still are a bit expensive. So yeah, I do think you get some of those Democrats on that specific policy issue that a lot of them really care about. Anyway, let's get into our likely Cuban states. I still think Cuban will do very well in Colorado, definitely one of those areas, and I think he'll also do on the Northeast. This includes Maine 2nd, New Hampshire, likely Democrat race. But that's going to be it for Mark Cuban's likely races. Elon Musk is going to have a slew of likely Musk races. This includes a lot of those not northeastern states, those Rust Belt, Midwestern states. The one Northeastern district of Maine 2nd Congressional, Nebraska 2nd after redistricting will be much more in favor of the Republicans, as well as Texas and Florida. Florida, don't assume likely means, larger than 10-point victories. This is going to be about a 5 to 6 point victory, which is in my likely margins. You can see in the description below. Texas, similar margins. Obviously, he moved Tesla and SpaceX, or I'm not sure about, I believe SpaceX as well, to Texas, significantly bolstering their economy, adding thousands of new jobs, and definitely very popular there. And that's in that moving the companies from California to Texas. Anyway, let's get into our lean Cuban states. New Mexico, Virginia will be lean margins. In New Mexico, you could argue likely, although I think Elon Musk could narrow it up from Texas, bordering there. Virginia, I think he could have a bit of a uptake with the suburban women, and we have yet to see Glenn Youngkin's impact on the state. Obviously, still has not been inaugurated, but he could have an impact in shifting Virginia to the right significantly, depending on how he governs. We saw what happened with Florida and DeSantis, where he had a significant impact on moving Florida to the right. Although it's not a solid right state, but they're now the majority of party affiliates in Florida, and he's polling exceptionally well against all the Democrat candidates. So definitely made a major impact there. Had a major impact there. Glenn Youngkin could have the same. However, it is yet to be seen. This is obviously 3 years from now. 3 years from today now. Anyway, let's get into our lean Musk states. This will include North Carolina, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. I believe Elon Musk will take the whole Rust Belt, thereby giving him the presidency. All of them by lean margins, 2 to 3 points. Very, very popular among factory workers, Rust Belt workers, with regards to, obviously him running those two major companies and, helping and creating jobs across the nation. Cuban is not really more of that industry. He's more of like an investor, and that's really that bodes well with those northeastern West Coaster states. I'm not really sure, and I don't think it does bode well, or not, but doesn't. It does. The people in the Rust Belt kind of feel indifferent towards that, in my mind. Anyway, that will be it for our lean states, and now we'll head into our tilt Republican, tilt Democrat states, tilt Musk, tilt Cuban. Cuban will win Georgia by a tilt margin. I think he could garner a significant amount of the African American community. I think he actually is a bit popular there. Elon Musk, I'm not entirely sure. He's South African, he's African American, but I don't know how that dynamic would work. And I think Cuban could have that more of appeal, getting a lot of votes from Atlanta. I also think Cuban could tilt the state of Nevada in his favor, winning that area there. However, I think Musk will actually tilt the state of Minnesota and the state of Arizona, giving him 301 electoral votes to Cuban's 237. This obviously means Elon Musk will go on to serve as the 47th president of the United States in this very, very interesting scenario, which is actually interesting because, Elon Musk definitely more economically conservative. Socially, I'm not entirely sure. He's gone back and forth on many different issues with that, but economically, yes. So obviously not the most conservative, which I think is why he would have that wider impact across the country. But he could turn away Republicans. We just don't know his social values at the moment, or it hasn't been as forefronted in the media at the moment. But yeah. Anyway, 301, 237, Elon Musk wins. Please like this video if you enjoy. Comment below if you would switch any of the races. And please stay tuned for more videos. Make sure to subscribe. Let's get to 350. And once more, have a great day.